Welcome back to Sirius Speedway.
Sirius XM NASCAR Radio.
Channel 90.
Back at 5:30. Sirius Speedway, Dave Moody, Angie Skinner, ready to talk some trucks with the driver of the number 9 Geico Toyota for Germain Racing, Max Papis. Hello, Max.
How are we doing?
We're fine. How are you?
Great. I just came back from my autograph session here in Pocono. Great turnout, so really happy about it, and finished the final and only practice with the Geico truck. So, it's kind of an easy day for us in a way. Wish it would have been a little bit more busy.
How was the Geico truck in the first and only practice of the day today?
We were actually not so good in terms of the way we were riding the bumps. We worked really hard with Gus and Senior on making it better, and I think we really did a really good job. We definitely stepped it up a lot. I was really pleased of how we reacted. We definitely made it a lot more competitive. I don't know how competitive we'll be, but it definitely felt way better than the first laps. And, I feel that we have something that we can definitely run top 10, hopefully better.
Is this track tough to get a handle on? I know a lot of guys just say, I can run one corner real well, but the other two I'm kind of making it up a little bit. How tough is it for you?
I like this place a lot. It's a very technical place, very line sensitive. Can't really improvise too much. It's a place that you gotta have to be on your game because you're going really fast. In terms of handling, the most important thing is that basically it's really, really bumpy. And nowadays with the trucks, we basically run, our right side or left side of the truck basically solid because we run it on a spring, so that there is not much of a movement there. So you gotta have to, figure out a way to make the ride as smooth as possible without, getting the splitter really up in the air. I was actually watching the TV, and the commentator did a really good job today. Mike Wallace, Michael Waltrip did a really good job on making the spectator aware that you gotta have to be down, but at the same time, it can't be too down and ride, really bad over the bumps. So it's a fine compromise, and I really think that, as I said, we really focused on that. We did a really, really good job, improved a lot. So I'm positive thinking about that.
It is a lot of compromise here, isn't it? Because I know down at my end of the track where I work on Sundays, turn 1, there's a big old bump getting into turn 1. And if you've got that splitter right down on the racetrack, there's a chance you won't have a splitter by about lap 15 or 20. But at the same time, if you're rolling off into the corner with the splitter way up in the air so you can throw a cat under your truck and have it come out the other side unharmed, that's not good either.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a compromise. This track, you got to really know what you want. You got to know that it's never going to feel that good when you ride over those bumps. It's not going to feel like a Cadillac, but it can feel decent, and that's what you need to aim at. At the same time, it's not just about the splitter height. It's that when the truck is down, you get your angle right. So that means you have a camber, your toe, everything is in the right position, and just makes the handling way better. And we've been working really hard at that. And as I said, let me tell you, the way you drive the truck and the way I came here in Pocono with a Cup car, it couldn't be more different. I usually, I've been to tracks where, you run close, maybe one you run a little harder into the corner or something else, But here, man, with the truck, you let off 150 feet later into the corner. Turn 2 is almost flat out with a truck where it's kind of like a lift and a brake in a Cup car.
Wow.
And, turn 3, it's not even comparable. You turn 3, you need to let off at least 200 feet earlier with the Cup car. If not, you're not going to even make the corner.
So it's not like you learned bad habits in the Cup car, but it's just a totally different vehicle and a totally different approach.
No, I actually learn a lot. Driving the Cup car, I learn the way that the front has to feel, the way the roughness of the track is, what you need to, the line you want to run, and just be very firm. Be very firm with your assessment, with what the truck does, and and just referred back to your crew chief. And at one stage, as we say today, you got to go with what you got, with what you have, and make the best out of what you have.
Right.
And you can only tune it up to a certain level, and I think we did a pretty decent job so far. So I'm confident that this could be a better race that we had compared to the last two one, because I was pretty unhappy how we ran the last two races. So I feel that we have a point to prove. I want to run in the top 10 at least, and I want to run in the top 5 before the end of the season. And we're working hard with Senior and all the guys at Germain Racing. They're all very motivated. My guys at Geico, in the Geico team, I mean, they would if they could sleep underneath the truck, they would. It's just a bunch of good guys, man. Let me tell you, I'm not just telling this like everyone just compliment their guys, but let me tell you, I really feel proud of them, because they are determined, they support me, and I feel good. I haven't felt as good working with the team, in a long time.
I hate to even mention this, but I was on the way in listening to the local weather forecast today, and really for the next 4 or 5 days, it's a little iffy, 30-40% chance of rain. Is that anything that you as a driver think about, or do you let Hillman get all torn up and worry about the red spots on the radar? Because I know he does.
Oh, yeah. And especially whoever is listening, people that knows Mike Hillman Jr. and Senior, they must be smoking like 25 cigarettes a day thinking about the weather. And, but anyway, I think, what I do, I just try, not to worry about things that I cannot control. And what I can control is my input, what I tell my crew chief, guiding my guys, and that I'm really firm, I'm really hard. The rest, I let it go, and I just let it go and just try to do the best job I can with the equipment that I have in my hands.
Right. Hey, man, I'm just the driver. You worry about the weather, I'll drive the race truck, right?
Everybody has a position in a team, and everybody is hired and is paid to do a job, and I really feel that good teams are the teams where everyone integrates and everyone knows where they stand. And, if you start, going into each other's space, I think that's wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right, and it doesn't work very well either. All right, my friend, well, I'll be out there on my billboard midway in Turn 1 watching you work tomorrow afternoon, and we hope to see good things out of that Geico Toyota.
I'm excited. Let me tell you, I really feel good. I don't know, just because I don't know if because this is a track that you go really hard into the corner and you feel brave about it. But I have a really good feeling about it, so I think that we're going to run good with the Geico truck, and I'm expecting, as I said, I'm expecting a top 10 out of it tomorrow.
Good deal. Hope to see it. Thanks, Max, as always. We'll see you later.
Thank you, guys.
Max Papis, Geico, number 9, Toyota for Germain Racing in action tomorrow afternoon here at Pocono Raceway.